What's up guys, Kiwi Bro here, back at you with another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. Now today is obviously the start of the second round of private beta testing, and if you guys do want to know how to get this, all you got to do is pre-order the game on the PlayStation Store in any available shop close to you, and they will give you a beta code. Anyway, in previous videos I've made about this game, I was not very impressed with it, to be quite honest. It just didn't feel like Call of Duty. It felt like a mash together of Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, and Battlefield. It just didn't feel like Call of Duty. But this second time round, I feel like they've actually made some improvements. The game feels a lot more balanced, and it's a lot more fun to play, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think I do have to make some apologies to the people who watched my previous videos and got a little bit offended on my opinions. I do apologise. This game is actually a lot better than the last time round. And I am aware that they're going to be making hot fixes over the entirety of the weekend based on feedback from the community, which I think is a really good plan. But basically today I'm going to be talking to you about so far my favourite setup. I like to run the DMR. The first DMR that you unlock when you're leveling up. It is a very good weapon, and once you level up the weapon, the first thing you get is your sights. You get your reflex sight, and then you unlock AP rounds and high caliber, which you definitely want to attach to this weapon. Now it is a single shot weapon, of course. It does very good damage at both mid and long range, and up close it can be a very good weapon. Hipfire, I find the hipfire accuracy is quite decent, and I've actually come accustomed to using this weapon, and I think I'm going to be taking advantage of DMRs in this game over any other weapon type. Now, this is probably going to piss off a lot of people, but in this gameplay, I am trying to go for my best kill streak. So how I did this was by camping a little bit. I know a lot of people don't agree with this. I had people in the lobby having a go at me saying, you're just camping, da-da-da-da. And I don't really care. I want to test out all the mechanics of this game, and I think with a weapon like this, you can run and gun it, but I don't think this game is really suited to run and gunning. You have to play more team play, more conservative, and a lot more strategic. Now, to go along with my camping strat, we are on the seaside map, as you can tell. And now, on the A side of the map, we're playing domination. On the A side of the map, there's a little room. I like it to call it the red room because of the entryway into the room. Now, there's two access points to the room. There's the spawn access way when you're running towards the A capture point, and you can climb through this window here that you were just looking at, that you look out over the B objective. Now, basically what you want to do is, I am running Torque. Torque's ability is that he has a razor wire, and his special ability is a shield that you can drop and set up. Now, to use this effectively, you actually have to, allow your razor wire to become available. The first one you want to place at the first door, where it is right now. Then the second one you want to place at the second door. If you can have two of them at a time, you are going to hold this down. Then you basically only have to worry about one access point, because the people are either going to try and jump over your razor wire, or they're going to try and shoot it. Then you can pop out and you can shoot them. Now, the other thing is you can use your deployable shield on the main door, or right over this window access way. It will stop people coming through the window if they try and jump up to it. It will stop them, they will have to shoot it, and then you can shoot them. It's very simple. Now this is a very good spot because you can see right through to the other sort of eagle's nest of the map. Now there's two, the red room, and there's the church room. The church room is not very easily defendable. It's not a place that I would recommend going and trying to sit there with a sniper, simply because the window is a lot more open, there's no depth to the room, and there's one access point. With any spot that you are trying to hold down strategically, you want it to have 2 really good entries and exit points. 2 points on which you can come in and come out as you please. Now obviously we're going to spawn on the seaside. Now I do push around and I go and lock down this area, and I flip the spawn straight away because the A side is a lot easier to defend than the seaside, just because of the way that the map is set up. Now a little bit more about this map, seaside. It is a traditional 3-lane map. You've got the right hand. If you're coming from the seaside, you can go through the middle of the church out to the B objective. You can go around through the alcohol storage area. That's what I'm going to call it. You can call it whatever you want. There's all the barrels and whatnot in there. And you can go on the side that you can see now, and then vice versa when it's flipped. Now I do not recommend ever running the B lane. The B lane is the busiest lane. It's very open and there's a lot of high spots. As you can tell, my spot in the red room is a very good spot because there's a lot of depth to the room. You can see out the window from many angles. And there's a lot of depth, a lot of cover inside this room as well. So if anyone is to sneak past your defences at the rear of the room through the red hallway, you're going to hear them. But you can hide behind these pool tables here, behind the bar as well. It gives you a lot of cover inside the room, and you've got a lot of cover for when you're shooting to the exterior of the room. Now, what I like to call spots like this, the perfect spot for someone to sit, is a camper's delight. I like to call this room the camper's delight, simply because of how you can set up. Because of the hallway, it acts as a choke point. If you get 1 or 2 enemies coming through there, they are limited to the space that they can move around in, and there's no cover in the hallway unless they duck back out the door. So if they're halfway up the hallway, you have got plenty of cover to fire off at them and take them out without them finding any cover. It's very, very simple, guys. Now, not all my videos are going to be camping. I do not often camp. I don't have anything against it. I just want to figure out in this game how the weapons work, what weapons are best for what, and how to best utilize all of the characters' special abilities. And Talk, really, with his abilities, he is a very good camping. He's a camping character, operator. Sorry, and I just find it easy. It's really, really easy to hold down a location with Talk. He is a sit back, relax, and enjoy the killing kind of operator. And if you guys are campers or you're more strategic players, then I do recommend this setup. Rock your DMR with your AP rounds, your high caliber, and you won't go wrong. You don't really need a secondary, and as for perks, they don't really matter. I run Cold-Blooded as my main first perk. I believe it's Cold-Blooded. And for the second one, you want to run Scavenger. I wasn't running it in this game, and I highly, highly regretted it because of I do run out of ammo later in the game. But we do go on, I think, a 26 kill streak, if I am right. We get 2 rounds of score streaks. Now that's the last thing I want to touch on before the end of this gameplay, is that the score streaks feel kind of nice. They take a little while to actually earn them, and you can run a I cannot remember the name of it, but you can run something that makes your score streaks come a little bit earlier. It's not one of your perks. It comes in the same category as armor and whatnot. You can run that. I wasn't running that. I was running body armor to try it out, and body armor is quite good But if someone has AP rounds, it can be countered very, very easily. But anyway, guys, I've been your Kiwi bro. This has been a Black Ops 4 gameplay, and I am out. And please don't forget to check out my sponsor, link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.